India presented a new Zorawar light tank developed in record time. According to India Today, the light floating tank was developed by India's Defence Research and Development Organization, DRDO, in collaboration with Larsen & Toubro, L&T. The main purpose of its development is to counter threats from China in high-altitude, disputed areas, where the Chinese army has deployed its own Type 15 light tanks, also known as ZTQ-15. Zorawar, named after the famous Indian general, was built and ready for testing in 2 years. Development began in 2022, and such high rates were achieved thanks to the use of integrated off-the-shelf solutions. The tank has a weight of 25 tons and the ability to independently overcome water obstacles, which makes it ideal for high-altitude conditions. It can easily climb steep slopes and cross rivers, which is much more difficult for the T-72 and T-90 heavy tanks currently in service with the Indian Army. The Zorawar is equipped with a Cockerill 3000 combat module with a 105mm gun developed by the Belgian company John Cockerill. The power plant is represented by a Cummins diesel engine with a capacity of 1,000 horsepower, which provides high maneuverability and mobility, based on 40 horsepower per ton. In January of this year, the Indian publication ANI News reported the beginning of factory tests of the tank prototype. After the successful completion of these tests, the combat vehicle was handed over to the Indian Army for departmental testing. The Indian Army has already placed an initial order for 59 Zorawar tanks and plans to buy at least 295 more of these combat vehicles. It is expected that the tank will be adopted by 2027. The Indian Army has been looking for a light tank since 2009, when 2 new divisions were formed in the Himalayas. This became necessary due to the operational problems of using main battle tanks in mountainous terrain. Chinese ZTQ-15 light tanks could cover long routes in the mountains without problems, while Indian armored forces faced difficulties in moving their T-72M through passes at altitudes of 5,000 meters above sea level. Zorawar, thanks to its technical characteristics, should be the answer to these challenges. It is designed to be easily maneuverable in conditions where heavy tanks cannot operate effectively. Its lightweight and high engine power allow it to overcome difficult obstacles and maintain high mobility even at high altitudes. In addition, its combat module with a 105mm gun provides sufficient firepower to counter Chinese tanks and other threats. The introduction of Zorawar into service is expected to significantly improve India's defense capabilities in mountainous areas and provide an effective counter to Chinese aggression. The Zorawar tank will not only strengthen the country's defense capabilities, but will also be an important step in the development of the Indian military industry. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.